Man, y'all know who that is, man. Y'all know who that is. That's my partner in crime. Y'all know it's me and Pops, man. We somewhere. We're on somebody's couch, we're in somebody's kitchen, living room, somebody's backyard, front yard, porch, the stoop, wherever it may be. Man, y'all come check us out, man. We need y'all to like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's get these videos going back up. Here we go.
I heard your first round, and it didn't move me. You know I handle everything, the murder and the eulogy.
Amen.
I always thought that black boys had it easier. This is my ignorance because I grew up with daughters. You know, I'm not in every household, but when I look at it from, I think there's a time in which black boys, they're really cute from kindergarten to fourth grade. And actually, Dr. Jawanza Kunchufu has a book about the conspiracy to destroy black boys. And it typically society starts to pull away from them. They're like, imagine being so cute, and then suddenly so threatening. So then you start to see and we're trying to give them language around this, and you're watching this. So there can be a separation where now you are a threat, and as your body gets bigger, your physical self gets bigger.
Okay, now look, I'm gonna tell you why I cut it right there. That really all I needed to hear for us to have this dialect. So Michelle Obama frustrates me, and she frustrates me a lot. And anybody that think like her, because I think deep down she like a closet feminist for real. And it's actually sad and pathetic because the only reason we know you is Barack Obama. Nobody would know you without him being the president. There's nothing, nobody cares that you was a lawyer or whatever you did before he became the president. The world does not care. The only reason we know you is that man. But that's a different topic. What bothers me is when you act like you ignorant enough to think that black boys had it easier than who. Let me tell you something. I don't like this idea that some black girls think that we in the same boat. You not the same threat to them as me. White men been had access to you since the beginning of time. Come on now. Do you know who white men has feared? How things are going today, where more of they women gonna have these black and brown babies. They in love with black men. They've always known that. That's what they've cared about. They birth rates is dropping, while white girls' birth rates are having babies from other men is going up. Don't act like they think you're a threat. They've been able to come in, control you, get you to break up your family, marry the government, and the whole nine. And now we lead in eugenics. No other race we cannot reproduce the race that we have today at the birth rates that we have, as far as black people. We cannot produce the same numbers. Why? Because we lead in abortions. Right? But then I asked myself, so you like 60 years old, so where is it that you thought that black men had it easier? You grew up doing civil rights and all kinds of stuff. What black women leaders have been killed? There ain't been no black women leaders killed in the history of our community. All the people who died for black people to be free were black men. Now we had the little girls in the bombing and some people who caught strays, but we talking about like a face of something? There ain't no face. Where is it that you think you is a threat to them? Where? Not only that, when you go and look at it, right? Black boys are number one to be kicked out of school for doing the exact same thing as every other race of kid, regardless of gender. Black boys are unalived at the highest rate of any kid unalived by their parents, which is their mother. Black boys are the last person that they will come and look for statistically if you come up missing. These are all statistical facts. But I'm gonna send it to you. I just was confused on where is it that a 60-something-year-old black woman that's been living in this country gonna tell me you thought black boys had it easier than who? You? Man, Goldman and Sachs just gave y'all a bunch of money to do things for black women. Ain't nobody gave black men no damn check to do nothing. Where is it you think we got it easier? Man, I got to work twice as hard. They'll happily let you in the door. You know why? Because they know the higher they move you up, the more likely you are to go sleep with a white man. Y'all always be talking about these athletes, but here's what you don't be understanding about these white girls and these Asian girls and these Hispanic girls, and I'm just speaking from somebody that's been able to interracially date for 25 years. These other women is messing with these brothers way before you see them on a football field. A lot of these girls is the girls that's been liking that dude since 11th, 12th grade, freshman year in college. Way before it was guaranteed he was going pro. Y'all just see her when he get drafted. You have no clue she been there the whole time. But they know y'all, they know the higher they move you, the less likely you are to do for your people. We are not the same. There's no way you thought that we had it easier than you.
I gotta roll with something for a second. Because for me, a lot of this was a reality check for her, because she realized that it wasn't what she thought
How at 60
that it was. Hold on. Let me be real. Listen to what I'm saying this. Because I've dealt with too many black women that think the same way that she thinks, until the reality check sits in, and then she realizes that, hold on, I've been lied to, I've been had, I've been bamboozled, I've been led astray, I've been run amok. Because what she started to realize is that, hold on, here it is that I thought.
I just don't know how you thought it.
Hold on. First of all, when you get to that point, okay, I do. Let me rephrase it. I know how they thought it. They thought it because that's what somebody told them. That's where they get that from. She's gotten older now, and she realized, well, hold on. These little black boys, they grow up, they cute, but they grow up. But now I have to be able to realize and be honest with myself that they are the guys that's got a target on their back. They are the ones that's actually a threat, and it's not me.
So I'm
not the threat.
So hold on real quick. I'm gonna shoot this question back and I'm gonna let you keep going. So Hillary Clinton called us super predators. There ain't never been nobody in office that called black women super nothing. Ain't nobody said you was a super threat to nothing. So it's Michelle Obama, who's somebody who served in office for 2 damn terms.
Yes.
You mean to tell me now you 60-something on a damn podcast talking about you thought we had it easier, heifer? But you knew damn well hell that these people was calling teenage black boys super predators. That is what Joe Biden and all them got the 96 crime bill passed on. Was calling us super predators. Where is it that that's been said about you? There's no way you thought you had it easier when this how these people speak about me.
But once more again,
they don't speak about you like that.
No, they don't. But here, okay, once more.
And she's in politics. I get some of the other black women, but I'm talking about just specifically her.
Even with her. But see, you turn a blind eye to these things once more and again because you don't want to believe what you're hearing.
So you don't want to know.
No. I'm not saying that.
So you don't care. You don't want to. So which one is it?
No. I'm gonna say again, you turning a blind eye.
Okay, so you don't care to know or want to know. Which one is it? It's got to be one if you turn in the blind eye.
I'm not.
So what do you clarify for me? What are you doing when you turn the blind eye?
So you don't want to believe that what they are saying is actually true.
Okay, so you turn a blind eye. So what do we call that?
Right. So then later on, you find out that what you didn't want to believe is actually different than what you actually thought. And that's my only hope.
So what I'm asking you though is clarify for me. When you turn a blind eye, what are you doing? Are you choosing not to know? Are you choosing to trust that you being told the truth? What are you choosing to do when you turn that blind eye? Because your husband is a political figure.
No, when you do that.
So you're doing both. Okay, cool.
When you can do both.
Because here's my problem with her statement. Your husband was a political figure. You are afforded the luxury to look at stats and statistics that the rest of the world don't got. So for you to sit there and say it like you can't see what goes on with black boys in education, what goes on with the fact that we're given the most time of anybody who commit crimes, I can keep going about the negative things. So how is it that she didn't know?
No. It's because of what I just said.
Okay,
let's go back. Oprah and a whole lot of them done the exact same thing.
I understand Oprah's a misandrist.
And it ain't no different. They've done the exact same thing. They didn't want to believe what they already knew as well, because I'm going to go with what you just said. Because guess what? They had access to the stats just like everybody else.
And as somebody that's political, she had more access to stats than anybody.
Okay, but not. I'm not even talking about.
I know, but I'm just saying. This episode about her. I ain't talking about everybody else.
No. But my point is that she is not the only one that actually does it. That's all I'm saying.
We know that, but we just talking about her.
And hold on.
So she had access, so there's no way you didn't know.
Okay.
That means for me, you didn't want to know and you didn't care to know. Because that don't reach your household, because y'all rich. See, you know that your black kids ain't never gonna get treated like the average black kid in America. Like at the end of the day, I just don't believe that you can love us as black.
That's pretty much what she said.
So here's my thing: you can't tell me you love us as black people.
Who did she ever say she love black people?
Okay, I'm making my point. Didn't say she said it. What I'm saying is, you can't tell me you love us as black people and you didn't know them stats that I rattled off, and your husband was the president for 2 terms. So for you to get your happy black ass on here now, acting like, oh, I thought black, where, nigga?
No.
Where? Where did we have it easy at? We don't have one statistic. We don't have one statistic that shows between black boys and black girls.
No.
Black boys have it easy. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna believe she didn't know.
No.
I'm just not gonna believe she didn't know.
No. I didn't say she didn't know.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about what she said.
No.
We're talking about the video. We're not talking about nothing.
No, hold on. She's not saying she really didn't know. Not technically. What happened is that she
thought.
She is admitting that she has to have a reality check now.
I just don't know how you get there, Pop.
Well, I do.
I'm sorry.
If
I stood here right now, I could almost tell you everything that negatively affects black women. Like, there's no way I don't know. There's no way I don't know that black women are number one for not having good health care, number one for passing away during childbirth. I'm a black guy. All I'm saying is, I just can't get behind this fact. She didn't know. That's my only thing, and I'm done with it. She knew. She didn't care. I'm not giving her no damn pass. You knew.
I wasn't.
I'm not saying you. I'm talking about just the video.
All I was doing.
We ain't talking about me and you.
No. All I was doing about the video is my point is this. It slapped her in the face, and now she's admitting. Hold on. She's admitting now to the whole world that technically she made a mistake. That's the other side of the coin when we talking about this, because that's what she's doing. So when I see this is what I'm saying. I mean, not. But okay, because if that's the case, we can rattle down people that person after person that all they do is turn around and they turn and they say something that's not true. And at the end of the day, she's in a. Here's the only thing I'm gonna say, and I'm done with this. Only thing I'm saying is this: is that. She has enough, whatever it took, in order for her to actually admit that this ain't equal.
You know what?
That's all.
I'm gonna end the episode on this note on why I ain't got no pass.
No, I ain't giving about no pass.
I'm not saying. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking about the video. You keep responding like we talking. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about just what I care about. What she said. Nothing else. So nothing is directed towards your way. Just what she said. There's no way you don't know when under your president, the police unalived more black boys due to police shootings than anybody else. No president has had the amount of young black men who were killed by police is up under your husband for 2 terms. That is statistical fact. So you mean to tell me back in 2008 you thought we had it easier? You thought in those 2 terms with Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown and Philando Castile and all these you come on, I can't go. I can't go. You seen the way they treat us and slaughtered us, and then you get your old ass out here talking about now you done came to some damn epiphany in your 60s? I'm sorry. That just means for me you didn't want to know. You didn't care to know about what's really going on in our community. What my man say in the movie, what Ice Cube said in Boys in the Hood, he said they don't know, they don't show, and they don't really care about what's going on in the hood. But see, her life been privileged. She don't know. But you told me that you don't know, but under your husband, they unalived more black boys that's ever been killed by police in American history. Outside of slavery. So for those 8 years, you didn't see no stats about the police are killing one race and one set of men way differently than they're killing everybody else that's unarmed? I'm sorry, man. Look, man, I'm done, y'all, man. She just got me hot. I just don't like for people to act like they supposed to love our community and you black, male or female, and you don't know what's going on with the opposite sex. I know everything that affects black women negatively. I would never be ignorant enough to get on no podcast and tell you I don't know what's going on. You don't care when you say that. That's my personal opinion. You don't want to know. It's me and Pop. Y'all know where we at, man. We somewhere sitting around. We outside. Y'all come check us out.